So let's go back to that meeting. The room went quiet. What was that silence actually saying? It was not saying that people had no opinion, because they did. It was not saying that they did not care, because most of them really do care. It was saying something much more specific. Speaking honestly does not feel worth the risk right now. And that is what silence often means. It's structural data. It tells you that the layers above have created a climate where honesty feels more costly than just being careful or cautious. And when that silence gets interpreted as agreement, then two things happen. First, the leader makes decisions based on a picture that lacks important information. They believe they have alignment, but what they may actually have is compliance. And those two things look very similar in a meeting, but they produce very different results afterwards. Secondly, the team watches the leader draw the wrong conclusion, and they learn something from that too. They learn that either the leader cannot see what's happening or maybe doesn't want to. And either way, the gap between the official conversation and the real conversation gets wider. And over time, the organization starts operating with two systems. We have the formal system, which is your meetings, your reports, your updates, and your verbalized positions. And then the informal system, which becomes hallway conversations, side messages, parking lot truths, and the places where the real picture still lives. And if the leader at the top is only hearing the formal system, then they are leading with incomplete information and intelligence. Incomplete. So in the next episode, I'm going to go into the communication layer. What happens to information as it moves upward? And why the picture that reaches the executive table is often not the full picture, and what that gap is costing the organization. If this episode brought something into focus for you, then the executive leadership briefing below gives you a simple map of the full cascade. And if you want to keep going, I will see you on the next episode.